It's pitch black outside a South Carolina church. At the ready are dozens of armed law enforcement officers. Today, they're seizing fighting dogs. Behind them,
I'm definitely anxious. I'm always anxious to see the dogs.
we ride along with the federal prosecutor overseeing the criminal case.
It's heartbreaking. I get very emotional.
Emotional because of how vicious dogfighting is, made all the more clear in court documents. Dogs who have been fought may have scars, puncture wounds, swollen faces, or mangled ears. In one case, prosecutors say an owner killed his dog by hanging it, and authorities found this contraption made from jumper cables, allegedly used to electrocute dogs, inside the home of a Pentagon employee. This CNN exclusive video, evidence from a close case, shows two dogs getting ready to fight. The illegal sport has spiked federal interest. Last year, officials seized roughly 400 dogs from suspected fighting rings, more than in any other year since at least 2007, according to a CNN review of civil forfeitures. Jane Taylor tells me she was a lifelong narcotics prosecutor until she first saw the injuries on fighting dogs.
I had a case where we had a wiretap, and we were listening to the calls of the individuals involved in drugs, and we started hearing a lot of conversations about dogs and dog fighting.
We arrive at the first of 5 homes. What sort of things are you on the lookout for when you enter a property?
I'm looking at the conditions of the dogs themselves. I'm looking for any sort of scarring, any fresh wounds. And then I'm also looking for what I'll call dog fighting paraphernalia.
Like these treadmills to make the dogs stronger and faster. And
something called spring poles, where the dogs are used to jump up and they latch on it. It's supposed to strengthen their jaws.
Experts say dogs are often tied down with heavy chains and weighted collars to increase their strength. Some dog fighters inject their animals with drugs or vitamins to increase aggression. And before a big fight, some fighting dogs are starved to keep them in their weight class, like a boxer. Tucked away in this wooded area, federal agents find the first of roughly 120 pit bulls that would be seized in what will turn out to be South Carolina's second largest single-day seizure of fighting dogs ever, say investigators. They're photographed and loaded into trailers to get medical care and shelter.
When we go onto a property, they'll wag their tail because they haven't had any interaction, friendly interaction.
Major Frank O'Neill with the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division.
They've been abused either by the owner and a fighting dog. It breaks your heart.
People are making a lot of money off of this. My opinion, even $1 is too much to be making money off of this.
And there are plenty of ways to get paid. According to court documents in South Carolina, participants paid $200,000 to have their animals fight against a top dog. Another fighting dog won over $50,000. The owner of a champion dog can make even more money on semen, stud fees, and puppies.
Many of them are drug traffickers because they have to fund gambling of these dogs, and these dogs are very expensive. They're going to have weapons, and if we haven't already arrested them, the chances are we will arrest them in another arena.
Inside this home, officers find several guns. The homeowner declined to speak with CNN. Federal agents pack up and head to the next house.
We're about 20 minutes out. They say there's about 12 dogs.
Dogfighting became a felony at the federal level back in 2007. The maximum sentence a suspect can face is 5 years in federal prison. Meanwhile, for the animals, experts say that some dogs are too aggressive to rehabilitate, but others can be adopted and get a second chance at life. Isabel Rosales, CNN, Atlanta.